Got some interference here. You hearing it?
Yeah, a little bit. You can just turn yours down. It might. No. Somebody was saying on the stream the audio wasn't awesome. I think it kind of sounds like it usually does.
Okay, great.
Just pull it up and see if.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably drive more than normal.
Yeah, I'll stay out of your way. There we go. All right, looks like we got a couple viewers.
Yeah, that'll work. Oh, we're on the wrong side.
Are we really? All right, let's move. Everybody stand by. I didn't realize we were doing it.
I know, right? We'll be on this side. What do you think?
Yeah, go up that one. That'll be good. Does that give you enough room?
And we're back.
How is it? It's okay? All right. Thanks for taking a journey with us, everyone.
Sorry. Yep, we're good.
Stay out of EDP's way. Oh, my gosh. Is that Wesley Caffin, everybody?
Who's playing?
He's certainly dressed. I don't know if he's playing or if he's just
warming up.
Dressed. But, hey, welcome back to another exciting edition of Columbus Capitals hockey. Second game of a two-game homestand. Columbus Capitals taking on, do we figure out what EDP stands for? Elite Development Performance, possibly?
News to me, but I like it.
Yeah.
I'm staying with it.
EDP Spiders, skating out of Columbus, Ohio. Mike Lyon know what it stands for. EDP, Elite Development Performance? Elite Development Program.
Either way, I was buying it.
Either way. So good game by the Columbus Capitals this morning, Matt. What'd you like?
Well, I thought our forecheck was really good this morning. I really enjoyed watching that. I think, that first period we saw, I think they were playing really smart with the body, and we weren't seeing them overcommit with the body. That as the game developed, that kind of devolved a little bit.
Yeah.
What'd you see?
More of the same. Difficult, kind of a back and forth first period there. I think Caps were leading 2-1 after the first period, got a quick goal in the second period, but then EDP really closed the gap in a hurry. I mean,
I agree.
It seemed like they had a jump there for the Caps, and then it just got a little bit away from them. It did seem like penalties picked up there towards the end of the second period all the way into the third. I think it's 17 combined penalties.
Yeah, there's a lot today. I know that one of the things I thought EDP did really well in the first game was their breakout.
Yeah.
And what I liked is our defense was holding the blue line.
Yep.
And so I thought we had a good reaction to their good breakout.
Agreed.
We
would be remiss if we did not compliment Luka Fink on another great
game
performance. Jaden Santan will be between the pipes for game 2 as typical. Back-to-back, or splitting the games. And we have everyone. We have the man, the myth, the legend, the original TDSN, Tim Dye. The original voice of the Capitals, Tim Dye. All right. Yeah, Liberty varsity. There you go, TDSN. Giving a hello to the boys. So you guys probably already did the MHR last game, but just to remind everyone, EDP on the season, 9-4-2 prior to that last game, so make it 9-5-2. MHR of 81.46.
Yep.
0.08 higher than the 81.37 from the Columbus Capitals. So for all intents and purposes, completely even game. And honestly, the first two periods, it looked even.
Yeah, I agree.
And then that third period just kind of got away from the Spiders. A little inside intel. I did hear that the coaches have asked for the penalties to decrease the second games. I believe both staffs have
I had heard
their
that the
Spiders
were in a position where they were potentially going to not be able to coach. So
yeah, that is a USA Hockey rule. I believe
Yeah.
10 or more penalties, and your coach is asked to sit out a game. So neither coach in that position, so that's good.
yeah.
So we'll have to see if Wesley takes a shift. No, he had just returned to practice this week. Great to see Wes Caffin either way back out on the ice.
Let's see here real quick. Give me 1 sec. Sorry, I'm fighting snakes here.
Capitals getting ready to go. Looks like we have the starting line of Letestu, McDonough, and Palmisano. We had a little changing of the lines.
Sorry, Chris, give me 1 second.
No problem.
All right, I'm back. So
Yeah,
we got. Oh yeah. So this was who's on the right wing there? Is that
Blamble.
Blamble.
No, McDonough.
So that
yeah,
So this is the same as this morning.
Yeah. So Chris Fink not afraid to mix it up. Wallace and Racer on defense. 14 minutes up on the board. Puck is down and we're off. EDP comes away with the face-off, but Palmisano steals it quickly. EDP now skating with it through the neutral zone. Gain the blue line here. Moving with speed, but that's broken up by Wallace. Wallace now skates the puck into the neutral zone, picked up by Letestu briefly. EDP has thrown it in, and that's offside.
Yeah, coming out quick here to start, that's for sure. I like that movement from Wallace.
Caps will keep all 5 skaters on the ice, as will EDP. Back to center ice here. Puck's down, one again by EDP. EDP has the red line. They're just going to send it in off this pant of Ruben Wallace. Now Racer over to Wallace. Wallace up to Palmisano. Palmisano looks to exit over to McDonough. That puck broken up in the neutral zone. Letestu has it on his stick, taken away by EDP. EDP's going to throw it back in. Santan's going to slow this down behind the net. Wallace picks it up, skating. Tried to get up to Palmisano. They weren't able to connect. Puck sent in again behind Jaden Santan. Batted around up to the right point and out into the neutral zone. Palmisano here on the forecheck, and now he will change. So Lai, Blamble, and Bristol will skate on. Defense will stay. Racer and Wallace still out. That puck is sent the length, and that'll be
no icing.
Not
Waved
icing.
off.
Interesting. Okay, here we go. Getting the rink back on schedule. Wallace reverses it around to Blamble. Blamble now looking for Bristol, and he's going to continue to skate. He's got the red line. Over the blue line, gets it in, but taken away by EDP. EDP passing in their own end. Mitch Booms now on, and that puck is sent out of play by a Spider. So we'll have Rogan Kirtland, who had the first goal last game, to join his defensive partner, Mitch Booms. Puck is going to go all the way down to the EDP end. Lai settling in for the faceoff. Puck is won by the Capitals, controlled by Ethan Blamble on the right face-off. Now Lai has it briefly over to Booms. Booms back to Lai. Lai sends it now down below the goal line. EDP sends it back up the half wall to Blamble. Blamble battling to maintain. Now we've got 4 players now battling for 1 puck. Mitch Boom makes it 5 and sends it back below the goal line. Lai skating with it. EDP now has it up to the left point. Kirtland's going to reverse it back below the goal line. Blamble's going to be the first Capital to the puck here. Looking up, not able to hold on to it, so EDP's going to look to exit, but good check there by Mason Lai. EDP now forced to go the other way. EDP still skating with it. Good pressure here by the Caps. Good keep here by Mitch Booms. The puck is now into the neutral zone. Kirtland skating with it in his own end. Huber will come on for Blamble. Lai and Bristol still out there. EDP sending it over in the direction of Rogan Kirtland, who bats it in the neutral zone. Caps completing the forward line change here. So Sunkel Mast joining Huber. EDP driving right face-off circle. Now circling below, looking for a pass. Dangerous shot there. Turned away by Jaden Santan. Mitch Booms and Hayden Sunkel combining to battle below the net. Mast now up, just past Huber, but Huber's gonna win this race. He's got it right face-off circle, shot, save, EDP.
Nice transition there by Huber there. What's going on over there? Okay. Can't help 14-year-old boys sometimes.
Uh-oh. Oh, well, that's Micah Payton. So that's Micah Payton and another, I'm not sure who the other guy is there, probably another old member of the Capitals.
Yeah.
Now Sunkel to Huber. Oh, no, to Mast. Mast skating with it.
Nice move by Mast.
Oh, Wallace couldn't maintain it there, so he's going to be forced to collect it. Send it back for the neutral zone. Puck now squirting into the EDP end. Huber's going to be first Capital in the forecheck. Forces that pass. Now Huber has it on his stick. He's going to get a little bit of room here. Couldn't maintain the zone, so Dietzen picking the puck up there. And an EDP skater who's driving the net, sent off the side of the net. EDP, ooh, dangerous centering pass there, kept in by EDP. Shot coming from the left point, sent below the goal line. Sunkel is now going to force that pass up to the half wall. EDP trying to reverse it, and they do. Have it the right face-off circle. Sunkel taps that below the goal line. Now he's going to skate with it. Send it up the wall to the right point. Kept in again by EDP. EDP doing a good job holding the zone here. Huber is now able to get it out. That puck is offside, not called. Now EDP gonna drive and gonna get a dangerous shot here. Good save by Jaden.
Good save.
Yeah, I thought that puck was offside.
I agree. It was offside, but like you said, we gotta get caught back up.
So this will be Letestu, Palmisano, McDonough, Racer, and Kirtland. Face off, won by EDP. Playing again below the goal line. Broken up by Racer. Racer now has it, and he's going to skate it out. He's got McDonough, and he's now got Palmisano on his wings. Puck's on McDonough's stick. McDonough, centering pass, broken up by EDP, and they're going back the other way. Dietzen and Kirtland. No, that's Letestu in the neutral zone, breaking up the entry. Puck is sent back into the neutral zone. EDP picking it up. All players on side now, so they'll skate it into the zone. Letestu first man to pressure. Good back check there by Braden Racer. Puck kind of bouncing around the high slot. We're going to have a shot wide by EDP. Good centering by EDP. Puck now reversed again into the Capitals end. Racer's going to shovel it up to the right half wall. McDonough has it. Sends it up out into the neutral zone. Palmisano pressuring EDP. We'll regroup here in the neutral zone. Actually, just going to skate it back in themselves. Palmisano checks his man, but EDP continuing to move. Mitch Booms now has it. EDP conducting a line change. Skating on with fresh legs. It's going to be a dangerous shot here. Good save by Jaden. Another save by Jaden. McDonough has it. Sends it up to the left point. We got to get it out here, Matt.
I agree. We got to get some movement here.
Yep, good save there by Jaden again.
Right now,
Boom.
EDP with a good forecheck.
Yeah.
Puck squirts back to them. Kirtland to the corner.
Kirtland now skating into the neutral, or flipping the puck into the neutral zone. EDP regrouping. Good pick off there by McDonough. Got to get that one deep, though.
Yep, here we go. Now
there,
change.
Yeah, Ly's got it deep. So Gio's going to be #1 man on the forecheck here. Bristol skating on. Ly's going to have it on his stick. Try to get a shot, but get blocked. Good backhand by Kirtland into the zone. EDP flipping it back into the Capitals end. Jaden's going to have to play this and to send it into the right face-off circle.
Booms on him.
Yeah, Booms gets hit from behind. EDP has it. Now sent back up to the left point. Shot by EDP is wide. Kirtland challenging an EDP skater there in the corner. Lie supporting. Now Blamble has it. It's taken away by EDP. EDP, ton of pressure here. EDP reverses it over to the left face-off circle. Now back up to the left point. Shot coming, blocked by a collection of Capitals. Rogan's just going to try and skate it out. Lai has it. Now we're into the neutral zone. But EDP.
Definitely carrying the pressure here.
Yep, EDP now reversing it back up. They have the red line. Mitch Boone standing tall at the Capitals blue line there. Sending it back into neutral ice. Good forecheck pressure by Mason Lai. But EDP kind of pinned right here at center ice. Bristol, Booms, and Lai all challenging the puck. Now puck is into EDP. Yeah, and offside not called. A couple hits not called.
Yeah.
And we're just going to play. 7:17 remaining. I'm not sure we've had a whistle in a while. EDP has it, sends it in, glove by Jaden. We're going to hold
wisely
that.
takes the whistle there. Yeah.
Catch my breath.
Didn't certainly felt as the Spiders had the strength there on that last shift. You know, I think again, like what we saw a little bit last game, where when we have the problems with the breakout falls away.
Yep.
They come back with that forecheck, and then there's pressure.
So Huber now out there with Mast, Sunkel, Dietzen, and Wallace. EDP has it up the right point. Dietzen broke that up briefly. Wallace battling in the corner. Dietzen supporting, battle. Wallace continuing to battle. EDP's got it. Sent in, blocked by Jaden Santan. Wallace skating with it. He's got a little bit of a lane. He's going to go ahead and throw it into the neutral zone. Sunkel and Huber there. Puck now into EDP's end. Wallace has it on his stick. He's going to send a shot in. Glove save. EDP.
Yep. Good pressure by that line, though. We'll get an offensive face-off. 6:38 left in the first. Dietzen and Wallace on D with Sunkel line.
All right, puck's down one by Hayden Sunkel. Dietzen has it up at the right point. He's going to flip it down below the goal. Nope, blocked by EDP. EDP now looking to break out. Kept in by Hayden Mast, who collides with Sunkel, but Sunkel still has the puck on his stick. He's now just going to send it deep. Huber now going to challenge for possession of the puck. He's going to win that race. Gets it up to Wallace. Wallace and Huber battling in the left half wall. Wallace now has it. Wallace got to get a clean shot here. Sent up high over the net. Now Dietzen has it at the right point. He's going to flip it back in the direction of Sunkel, but it's cut off by an EDP skater. Huber has it. Huber skating. Sends a hard shot, saved by EDP. EDP now attempting to break out. Good keep here by Mast. Ooh, bouncing puck, dangerous into the neutral zone here. Ruben Wallace on his horse back to stop any sort of momentum. But EDP going to send it in. Oh, blocked in the neutral zone again. So Wallace has it. Mast is wide open. They get it to him, but a bouncing puck off the stick of Hayden Mast. Capitals are going to change. EDP also conducting a line change. Good pressure there by Mast. McDonough out there as well as Letestu, Racer, and Kirtland. Mast stands his man up below the goal line. Now McDonough providing support. Puck's still just kind of stuck down there. EDP now skating with it.
Letestu on him.
Yeah. EDP.
Doing a nice job.
Ooh, blocked by Caleb. Caleb had a nice game last game. 2 assists. EDP still skating with it. Pressured by McDonough. Now into the neutral zone. EDP, quick pass broken up by Kirtland. EDP moves the puck pretty well, Matt.
They sure do. Well coached.
Yeah, Palmisano absorbs a check there, but is able to get the puck into EDP's end. Ooh, bouncing puck. Letestu's got it here. Shot, ooh, off the stick of an EDP Spider. McDonough to Palmisano. Palmisano back to McDonough. Letestu now nice. Into the right corner. Pinned against the wall by EDP. Palmisano supporting. Palmisano's got it now on his forehand. Palmisano shot. Ooh, just over the net. Racer's going to run over to the left point, throw it back in the direction of Letestu. Good job by the Capitals here, maintaining pressure. Kirtland has it, going to send a bouncing puck, saved by EDP. Shots on net here. Racer, ooh, whiffed on the shot. EDP's now just going to send it the length. That should be icing.
Yep, and it is. Well, nice job there. Nice forecheck by that line. Letestu doing a nice job keeping it in the corner, then coming out, and we had a couple good shot opportunities. That's what we need, just continued play there.
Yep, so I don't know that either team has come out and completely seized momentum yet.
It's a little bit, yeah, we're finding our way, I think.
So this is Lai, Bristol, and Blamble. Wallace and Booms on defense. Puck sent below the goal line, collected by EDP. EDP pressured by Blamble and Bristol. Puck bouncing in the left faceoff circle. EDP able to exit onto the stick of Ruben Wallace, who tried to send it back, but picked off by EDP. EDP now sent a shot wide of Jaden Santan, collected up at the left point. Ooh,
everybody overskated that.
Now EDP driving. Good positioning by EDP, saved by Jaden Santan. Blamble now skating with the puck on his stick, set it up to Lai. Lai over to Bristol. Puck reversed by EDP. Boom skating with it in the Capitals end over to Wallace. Wallace up to Blamble. EDP back to Wallace over to the line. Now EDP has it again over the red line. And into the Capitals zone. Shot wide of Jaden Santan. Picked up again by EDP. Sent wide again. EDP just kind of playing ping pong off the back wall there, but good job keeping it in the zone.
Yep, we're not able to get a change, which is not helping.
Yep. Lyon Booms over there in the corner. Booms to Wallace. Wallace out. Not touched by anybody, so that's going to be icing.
But again, good decision to get. Let's make sure we get it out, which they did. We'll take the icing. We'll get a line change, and we'll get regrouped here. It looks like Mast, Huber, and Sunkel with Kirtland and Dietzen on D. 2:52 left in the first.
All right. Hayden Sunkel wins that in the direction of Huber. Huber moving into the neutral zone past one EDP Spider. Dipsy Doodle around another. Over to Kirtland. Kirtland skating left point, shot in, saved by the Spider. They stole your Dipsy Doodle.
I love it. The left defenseman here did a nice job keeping Sunkel occupied. He was, because of the defense, he wasn't able to get a good screen. That was a nice play by that defenseman.
Yeah, EDP positionally sound. Sunkel again, trying to win that back to Dietzen. Ooh, EDP exiting. Boomer, nice back check here. Forces that puck low into the zone. Boomer's just going to skate and collect it. Ooh, tripped.
Yeah, they called it.
Yeah, they called it.
They got it. We got it.
So Jaden's looking to see if he should exit, and we'll have a whistle.
Yep. Well, you know, again, moving his feet draws that penalty, which is a great play.
All right, so we'll have our first Heartland Bank power play.
With 2:20 left in the first. Score is tied 0-0.
Not sure who's running the music, but they're doing a nice job, Matt.
They always do a nice job with the music here, Chris. All right, let's see. Here we go.
Yeah, Sunkel trying to win this on his backhand, and he does. Over to Racer. Racer, shot in, nice low shot, but doesn't make it all the way through. Sunkel with his head up, looking for options. Ooh, just fires it.
He scores.
Oh, it's in. Whoa, what a weird angle.
Had eyes.
Why not?
Good for him.
Heck yeah.
And, you know, he's on his forehand there, so he has a little bit extra room and just gets it by the goalie. Take that again if we can do it. That was great.
Yeah. Celebrate with members of the Columbus Capital alumni group.
Alumni group, yeah.
Sunkel. Alyssa Lai scoring the game for us. Thank you to Alyssa. All right, so that's a Heartland Bank power play goal.
Yep. With 2:08 left in the first. Caps lead 1-0.
Got the feeling they needed that one.
I sure
Matt.
agree.
All right, so EDP now look to answer, and they did answer a couple times there in the first game. EDP skating with it in their own end. Now we're able to break out in the neutral zone. Nice job by Ruben Wallace to disrupt the entry. Ooh, good centering pass by EDP, just off the mark. McDonough has it taken away by EDP. This is, that's a gift.
Yes.
They skated themselves out of the zone. Now this is McDonough and Letestu combining in the neutral zone for some pressure. EDP has it, gaining the zone, sent in, shot, saved by Jaden Santan. Thank you to our 15 viewers out there. Hopefully you're having a good Wi-Fi experience here. It's always an adventure.
Absolutely.
Quite a collection of Columbus Club Hockey alumni in the building today. I see some Berlin Bears. I know the Liberty varsity game here is happening.
Right after us,
Right
I believe.
after, yeah. So this is Kirtland. Forces the shot up to the point. Point shot sent wide of Jaden Santan. Now Booms has it, reverses it to McDonough. Letestu tried to knock that down, but EDP still skating with it. Mitch Booms pressuring EDP below the goal line. EDP still maintaining possession off the stick of Rogan Kirtland. EDP sending it up to the right point. Now reverse back into the face-off circle, but Palmisano is going to be able to get this one out. EDP is going to have to tag up. McDonough pressuring in the neutral zone. Good forecheck here by McDonough. Ooh, takes it away. McDonough, he tried to get it over to Gio. This is Letestu.
Oh, we missed it.
Oh, man.
This is wide right.
What a beautiful shot almost. Boom
sends it in.
Yeah, Boom.
Pressure definitely here now.
Yeah, McDonough has it. Good centering back over to
did that go in?
Letestu. And it did go in. Oh, Caleb Letestu. He got the feeling he wanted that one back.
Certainly third time's a charm there. That was beautiful.
I think of that sequence of Caleb's, that's probably not the one he guessed would go in, but I'll take it.
I did. I think that was I think he snuck it in the 5-hole.
Yeah. That's a working man's goal right there. So, yeah, Caleb had a beautiful opportunity right there in front of the net. Sequence or two ago, just barely missed, stayed with it, and buries it. 2-0 Capitals. All right.
And again, Chris, just an example of good forechecking.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so Blamble, Lai, and Bristol now out there. Booms up the right point, battling, trying to maintain possession, but EDP coming. And they've got a hop, and they're going to skate it in with a little bit of speed, sent off the foot of Mason Lai. Bristol tries to corral it, but just past the outstretched stick. But good continuation of pressure there by Bristol, forcing...
Nice job, Blamble.
Yeah, forcing the puck across the neutral zone. Blamble picks it up, sends it in deep. So Bristol will be hard on the forecheck here. And that will be the end of the first period. So, man, we had a whole lot of nothing going on for about 11 minutes and 30 seconds, and then a flurry of activity.
Bam, bam, 2-0 Caps. Yeah, good period overall. I think, a couple things I'd like to see on this in the second period. Certainly, again, I think the Spider, breakout is really effective. I'd like to see us close that down a little bit, and I'd like to see us make sure that we get it out of the zone and then deep into their zone and not have these transitions in center ice. But overall, I mean, hard to argue with the score, 2-0.
Yeah, we don't have advanced stats available today, Matt.
Not today.
But I think if we looked at possession time in the zone, I would say EDP probably had 60-40 in their favor.
I would agree. In fact, home office is in my ear here telling us that you're right with that. It is 60-40. So.
We'll have expected goals for you next.
Exactly. Course side, all those things, I'm sure. So, yeah. Look at this. Is that Wes? Oh,
yeah,
he's going back. I think he's just
Wes
trying it out.
Yeah, just trying to make sure he remembers where the ice is. It does look like he's going to just, I don't know that he's playing today, but he's dressed, and that's great.
It's good to see him
one
back.
step closer.
Yes.
All right, so Lai, Bristol, Blamble, Dietzen, and Wallace. And again, these new look lines for Fink, 4 periods into a 6-period day, looking pretty good.
I agree.
EDP now controls it off the faceoff and skates it into the Capitals' end. Tough to see down there in the corner. That's Lai providing pressure. Good centering pass broken up by Wallace. EDP still has it. High slot shot coming. Floater over Jaden. Dietzen collects the puck, but EDP quick to reverse it back into the left faceoff circle. Good stick check there by Tyler Dietzen. Lai coming over and providing some support, but EDP still skating with it. Shot saved by Jaden Santan. Should mention this is Jaden's former team. So there's a little bit of familiarity with Jaden Santan on the EDP Spiders. This is Lai, also a former EDP Spider, skating it close to the blue line. Now finally advanced over by Bristol. Blamble trying to get a handle on it to get a shot. Puck's going to be kept in the zone by Wallace, but now it does come into the neutral zone. Lai skating with it. Well, he's got Bristol, but he's going to choose to send it in. So Blamble will have to be activated here on the forecheck, and he is. Nice job by Ethan Blamble to force that. Now Bristol skating with it below the net. Lies in a good spot in front of the net. Bristol battling in the right corner. Puck moves away from him. Now Dietzen's going to be forced to back up as EDP comes on the charge. Should be icing, but it is not. So Wallace is going to play it right in the right goal line area. Wallace on 1-on-2, now jumped up by Sunkel to help. Sunkel up to Huber, off the stick of Huber, but into EDP territory. Boomer, good forecheck pressure here, forces the EDP skater behind the net. Trapped by Sunkel and Huber. EDP now sends it back below their own goal line. Boomer absorbs a check, got the better end of that one, sends it up to Wallace. Wallace gonna have a good shot here, kick save by an EDP skater. Sunkel head up, plays it to himself below the goal line. Mast trying to get in front, but he's completely denied by an EDP skater. So EDP is going to try and exit off the leg of Hayden Sunkel. Mast now activating on the forecheck. Huber providing some pressure as well. Forces a pass into the right faceoff circle and iced. I don't hate that.
I don't hate it at all.
I love the pressure that they're putting on him there.
Really good pressure, and that, I think it's a testament to them moving their feet and just causing disruption. We're not allowing the Spiders to get their breakout established, and that speed to their player is causing them to rush, which is causing bad passes, which is causing extended pressure in their zone, which I love.
Yep.
Letestu line out now, Palmisano and
McDonough.
McDonough,
we got to get used to the new lines.
I know. Racer and Kirtland there in the defense.
So big offensive zone face-off with a goal scorer, Caleb Letestu. It's at least a 3-point day for Caleb.
He's had a great day.
Letestu, oh, good win back to Racer. Racer settles that puck down. Oh, my gosh!
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, Letestu, another good shot there. Oh, man.
Wow.
How does that puck stay out?
We cursed him with talking about it. That was unbelievable. I don't know if that hit the post or if that was a save. It's hard to say on that second shot.
Yeah, the second shot, I'm not sure.
He was standing right in front.
Oh, man.
Right in front. That was a beautiful shot. He got a lot of flex in that stick.
Letestu wins that back again. Here we go. Another shot by Racer. That one doesn't make it all the way. Palmisano is going to give Racer another opportunity. This time he's going to have to send it below the line. Didn't have a clear path to the goal. EDP skating with it. Good keep by Letestu, but EDP is going to exit. And this is where they're dangerous.
Yes.
EDP had the red line, so icing will be negated. This is Kirtland. Kirtland skating with it in his own end. He's trying to create some space for him, which he usually is able to, but EDP closing the gap now. This is Palmisano skating with it. Palmisano not able to get a stick on that, but maintaining possession. EDP now pressured by Palmisano and Letestu. Still stuck in their own end here. But EDP skater had a lane, and he took it, and he has sent the puck deep into the Capitals zone. McDonough winning the race back there, but EDP skating with it in the right corner. Kirtland patrolling the front of the crease there, Matt.
Yeah. And this is so dangerous with that second period, with us being in that the far change.
Yep.
Guys are tired here.
Yep.
Here goes Palmisano off finally.
Yeah, so Capitals and EDP kind of exchanging the puck there in the neutral zone. EDP skating with it in their own end, but controlling it. Racer trying to deny entry, but EDP is going to gain the zone. EDP still skating with it, now skated out. Mason Lai has it. Mason's got an extra jump here. Mason's going to want to get a shot off, and he will. Good shot, nailed. Great shot by Mason Lai. Explodes the Gatorade bottle off the top of the net. But I know that one felt good.
I'll tell you, too, just a really smart play. You know, he's coming in on his backhand and then transitions it, you know, maybe a third of the way into the zone to his forehand. That's what gave him that shot opportunity. That was a really nice, smart play by him. And, you know, obviously, and then he shelves it, so that was obviously good as well.
Yeah, former EDP Spider Mason Lai had been dreaming about that goal for, I don't know, 364 days maybe?
Maybe. So now Caps up 3-0 with 10:05 left in the second.
All right, Mason Lai into the face-off circle there. Kind of wins it forward to himself. Now Bristol has it. Bristol skating hard, but absorbs a check by the EDP Spiders. No penalties yet, Matt. I guess we all got the memo.
Yeah.
Or we're
well, let's not jinx
exhausted.
it. Yeah.
Wallace trying to get it out through the leg of a Spider, so that icing is going to be waved off. Bristol hard on the forecheck. Puck sent up to the left point, kept in by Blamble. Good stick by Blamble. Blamble tries a centering pass. Nobody's there. Now Bristol into the high slot. Puck is reversed back. EDP territory, but they are skating with it with possession. A good exit there. Able to get the puck into the Cap zone. Wallace creating space for himself. Looking for Ethan Blamble. Mason Lai skating, and he's got Bristol on his right, but Mason, Mason flips it over in the direction of Bristol. Kind of late in the shift here. Mason Lai and Bristol still battling for it. Mitch Booms activating from the right point. Good. Oh, yeah, here we go. Not sure who's going where. I'm guessing.
I think it's Bristol with a hook. Yeah.
Bristol gave him a little extra on the way up, too.
I missed it.
Yeah, no, that was... Bristol wanted to make sure he was assessed a penalty. He said, if I'm taking one, I'm taking one.
I'm going to get it good.
All right, what did I just say? No penalties?
Yeah, well, he cursed us.
Did I curse us, or did you curse us?
I didn't say anything. Well, maybe that's what it is. Sure, blame it on me. Perfect. You know, it seems to be that the Spiders have changed a little bit. They seem to be dumping it in more in the beginning of the second here. But now with the power play, let's see what happens.
This is Sunkel, Mast, Dietzen, and Kirtland on the Heartland Bank penalty killing unit. First shot of the power play turned away by Jaden Santan. Spiders skating with it down the right face-off circle. Now collected below the goal line by EDP. EDP setting it up to the right point. Another shot coming. Blocked by Mast and up to Sunkel. Shorthanded opportunity here for Hayden Sunkel. Hayden Sunkel's going to drive it. That's a slash not called. Hayden Sunkel still skating with it in his own end, and a little pushing and shoving going on.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
I think we're both going.
Well,
I think we're both going. Hayden being encouraged. to maintain his head.
Well, again, clear as it's that escalatory policy.
Yeah.
That first slash wasn't called. That encourages people to do more. Looks like they're both going. I believe.
Have to both be going. Mom Council definitely wants offsetting.
It doesn't. It must be.
Oh man.
Yeah. Charging and charging. So it looks like it's going to be
4-on-3.
I don't know.
Should be.
Right now they've got the caps penalties up on the board, but not the spiders. So we'll see.
Yeah, we were on the kill there, so should be 4-on-3 for.
Based on Coach Racer's reaction on the bench, I think they're matching.
Yeah. Well, EDP spider skaters in the box too. Good indication of offsetting penalties.
He's looking for grace.
So Mast also asking for an explanation. Looks like Huber is gonna. So we're going to 5-on-4, Matt.
Okay.
Interesting. Oh yeah, I guess offsetting.
Yeah, offsetting. Yeah. So they should. Well, they should just take. Yeah, they're taking them off now. The just for those at home, the NHL scorekeeper did not arrive today, so we're having some of the fans do it.
We've got the GOAT, Heath Sunkel, over there. There's no better scorekeeper in all of Central Ohio than Heath Sunkel. I mean, this guy hasn't met a penalty situation he can't put up on the board. All right, so this is Mast, Huber, Dietzen, and Kirtland. We're still on the Heartland Bank penalty kill. Dietzen sends it in the direction of Huber, but EDP skating with their own hand. Oh, Hayden Mast said, hello, there's my shoulder. Boomer trying to prevent, It's kind of breaking down here, Matt.
A little bit.
Kirtland denies entry there, but EDP still has the puck. Kirtland sent it out. That's offside. We're not delayed offside here, sir. Yep.
He's our beer league. He's our beer league ref. Yes, he is, and so I'm sure that he just forgot.
This does look like a good B League game, doesn't it?
It does.
All right, so Mast, Huber, Racer, Wallace out there with 5 EDP spiders. They only have 4, so we're still in a penalty killing situation. Puck kind of bouncing around the neutral area. Ooh, that is a slash not called. Yep, it's gonna get worse before it gets better, Matt.
Yeah, I think so.
Puck offside again. I think Huber's gonna.
And I was watching the puck, but based on the fans' reaction, it was clearly a missed call.
Hayden Mast got kind of tangled up, and then absolutely got just full baseball bat.
Okay.
Yeah, no hockey play in the vicinity. All right, so who is this? Letestu, Palmisano, Racer, and Wallace. Wallace has it, but he has it taken away by EDP. Wallace still skating with it, and he's got some room, and he's just going to go. So this is Wallace now over in the direction of Palmisano. EDP's going to collect it at their own blue line, send it in the neutral zone. Letestu has it, passes it back to Wallace, but Wallace isn't able to handle it. Wallace and Racer kind of miscommunicated who was going to get that, but that's okay. Gio's got it, tries to skate it out, but kept by EDP, kept again by EDP. So EDP's got numbers here. They're going to try and drive to the goal. Cut off by Letestu, but good centering pass there. EDP sending it toward the goal, but Palmisano now skating with it out of the zone. EDP collects it in the neutral zone.
Penalty's over.
All right, back to 5-on-5. Do we have 5 skaters? We don't have 5 skaters.
We do. There comes the.
Yeah, we do have 5 skaters. Okay, McDonough joins Letestu and Palmisano. Racer and Wallace still out there on defense. Puck bouncing. Bounces off a change. This Palmisano steals it in the neutral zone with a little bit of speed. Has it on his backhand, but taken away at the last second by EDP. EDP reversing it. Now McDonough has it. McDonough had a line. Tried to send it over to Letestu, but it was taken away. EDP taken away by Palmisano. Now Letestu has it. Letestu's just going to try and get it deep, but blocked by the official. Ooh, good pass by Letestu over to McDonough. This is Racer from the right point activating. EDP skating, trying to maintain possession. Puck bouncing in the neutral zone. Racer sent it over to the middle, but picked off by EDP. EDP turned away by Wallace. Nothing called. We're all good. Ruben maintaining his head here, which is good, but EDP just sitting on the puck. This is kind of a dangerous situation. Palmisano tried to get it out, but EDP D-to-D pass. Now have it at the left face-off circle. Try to get a puck in on Jaden Santan. Turned away by Wallace. Good strong stick by Wallace. Wallace has got some space, and he's going to go. Wallace has the red line. Ooh. Stick check by EDP right at the last second. So Wallace, supported by Racer, is just going to send the puck down into the EDP end. This is Blamble, number 1 on the forecheck. Good pressure there by Blamble. Lai now has it. Passed off to McDonough. McDonough reverses it back below the line. Blamble took a shot in the back. Gets up. That's okay. Mason Lai trying to maintain possession of the puck. EDP still skating with it. Yeah, Bristol's going to take one here.
Yep.
Ooh, and Mason took one. So, Fortnite usernames continuing to be exchanged by the boys.
Yeah.
I think the Caps going to go back on the penalty kill.
And I would just say, unfortunately, Bristol does hit him from behind, but it's more of a love tap.
Yeah.
And then the EDP player just comes in and just crushes Lai, but with no call.
No call. All right, Heartland Bank penalty kill again. This is Lai, Blamble, Kirtland, and Booms. Mitch Booms, I thought, had a nice first game.
I agree. Some great shot opportunities and made some good, smart plays on D as well. So, who do we have now? We have Blamble and
Lai
on forward, Kirtland and Booms on D.
Heartland Bank penalty killing unit. 130 goes up in the minor penalty to Bristol, and we're going to take a timeout here.
We're certainly getting some good looks on the penalty kill today, which I guess we're going to work on something. Maybe that was Coach Fink's plan all along. Was like, hey, let's work on this, boys.
That first period was a little too clean. Let's find ourselves on the wrong side of the man advantage. All right, so timeout here by EDP. The ever popular non-league, non-tournament timeout. That's okay.
Yeah.
So, Matt, if you're the Capitals coach here, what are you saying to your team?
I would just say, like, hey, let's not have, this is like starting to feel like the first game. Let's not let him get back into it here with something stupid. So, you know, we got to kill off this penalty first, and then what we got to do is we got to establish the forecheck, and we got to have good breakouts, and that's really all. You know, they're playing great. They had some great goaltending so far. So let's not let them get back into it.
That's right. Yeah, but sometimes when it gets a little chippy, just make the simple play right in front of you. It's usually the right play anyway.
Yeah, and you know, the first game I thought in the first period we did a really good job using the body but not running people.
Yeah.
And I think when we start thinking about running people, you know, we start visiting the sin bin.
Yep.
And
I do think the Capitals are possibly the more physical team, but that being said, they have found themselves on the wrong side of the penalty count.
Yes, and I would say when you're up 3-0, you don't need to be running people. It feels good. I mean, you know, it does. But
all right, so Coach Fink likes what he has. Lai, Blamble, Kirtland, and Booms will stay. Jaden Santan's getting back into the net. All right, defensive zone face-off here. Won by Mason Lai, back in the direction of Rogan Kirtland. Rogan's got it. He's got a lot of room in front of him, Matt. He's just going to go.
He's going.
So Rogan has those legs moving. He's going to find himself into the end of EDP. Way down low, so Lai is going to cover him up. EDP's now going to try and break out. They are on the power play, so we're going to have to get back here. EDP has numbers as they skate in. Blamble tried to play it in the neutral zone here. EDP maintaining possession, sending the puck deep, and they'll try and establish the forecheck. Puck kind of bounces off the side of the net there. EDP's going to gather it in the right face-off circle. Going to get a low shot blocked by Rogan Kirtland. EDP still skating with it. Centering pass turned away by Kirtland. This is Lai, and he's going to send it down. Is that going to be on goal?
No.
It's not. That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's waved off.
Wow.
Interesting. Okay. I don't know.
He's not a beer league guy, but I'll tell you, he plays like one.
Yeah, okay. Here we go. 40 seconds remaining. The Capitals penalty kill. EDP has it with speed here. Weak shot sent off the leg pad of Jaden Santan. This is Mitch Booms. Absorbs a check, so puck is going to find its way back on the EDP Spiders. Ooh, good, dangerous centering pass by EDP. Picked up, saved by Jaden. Oh, my gosh, what are we doing? Is it saved? It is saved.
It's saved.
It is, oh, wow. What a save by Jaden. And then he turned around. So I think it originally goes off his leg pad. Somehow starts to skate, or the puck starts to bounce right over the goal line. Jaden turns around and
it swats it away.
Yeah, wow.
And I would just say before that, his positioning was excellent. Oh, the net is off as well. You can't see that at home, but that's what I think it necessitated the whistle.
Yep.
And, you know, just his positioning has been really great.
18 seconds remaining in the Heartland Bank penalty kill. So this is going to be Mast, Huber, Dietzen, and Wallace.
4:25 in the period. Caps are up 3-0.
So when Bristol exits here, it looks like Slunkel's going to jump the boards.
Okay.
Boomer's going to settle in for the face-off here. Probably going to try and... Oh, no. Oh, he's going to try and win off his backhand here. And he does. But Wallace has it skating behind the goal line. He's going to send it up off the half wall, up to the left point. Puck kept in by EDP. Now Wallace has it off the stick of Huber at the left point, but batted away by Tyler Dietzen. Boomer's going to gather. He's got the puck into the neutral zone. He's getting hooked. We're going to continue to skate on here. Boomer's going to drive, send it below the goal line. Penalty should be over, so Hayden Sunkel's going to jump out. He's going to join Mast and Huber, Dietzen, and Wallace. EDP now skating. Mast takes it away in the neutral zone, but EDP skating through the pressure. Had it briefly taken away by Wallace. Bouncing puck. Nobody really has it anymore. That's Boomer. He's just going to send it. It's icing.
Yep.
Rare icing.
And and again, one of the problems that the Caps have had, unfortunately, today is this losing it at the blue line, and so that transition period is really dangerous for us. And so, but again, let's ice it there. Let's get reformed. Yep. Let's talk about it, and the line is together now. We just killed the penalty, so let's get back together and get this thing out.
All right, Sunkel will try and win it back. He does to Mast. Now up to the right point, puck, floating puck, knuckle puck, caught by Jaden Santan.
Nice save.
Hayden Sunkel, probably one of the better face-off guys.
I think 60% today is what I heard.
That one's lost, though, 58%. D-to-D pass here by EDP. Puck sent wide of the net. Wallace is going to try and jump up and grab it. Puck set back up to the right point. Off Hayden Mast. Nice job by Hayden just getting in the way. Wallace has him to send it off the skate of Huber. EDP collecting it at their own blue line. Ping pong over to Dietzen. Dietzen has it taken away by EDP. Boomer, good pressure there. Dietzen skating with it. Up the left half wall, EDP picks it off. Boomer joined by Sunkel. EDP still at the left point, now over to the right point. Shot coming here. Saved by Jaden Santan.
Nice job. Nice job by Wallace keeping the lane clear as well.
And we're going to change out defenders. We'll have Kirtland and Racer skate on. Hayden Mast making sure that Coach Bristol knows he's fine. He doesn't need a change. I'm sure coaches always appreciate it.
They love the communication. I know that. I know they love it.
Just want to play, Matt.
Don't blame them.
All right. This is Sunkel. Wins that back in the direction of Huber. Huber has it skating in front of the net. Now sends it up to the left point. EDP picks it off. Now Sunkel back into play up. Boomer breaks it up, but EDP still skating with it. Now Boomer's got it. Able to skate it out of the zone. Has it taken away. EDP reversing course in the neutral zone there. Get hit by Hayden Mast. EDP still skating with it in the neutral zone. Kirtland taps it up to Mast. EDP had the red line off Mast again. That's like 4 blocks by Mast in 30 seconds. Sunkel picks the puck in, drives it low. He's looking for somebody. This is Palmisano now skating on. Now up to Kirtland. Kirtland left point over to Racer. Racer shot in, blocked by EDP. Good block by the Spiders there. EDP gathers it up in the neutral zone, and we have a transition. Kirtland sticks that away. Now he's going to collect the puck in the right corner.
He's got some juice here.
Yeah, I think he wants to go again. This is Rogan. Has it taken away by EDP at the left point. Good job by EDP here. Man, EDP trying to create their own offense. Doing a pretty nice job there. Mast still out there late in the shift. Mast up to Palmisano. Puck is now going to get into the neutral zone. Sunkel picks it up. Skates it over the blue line. Sunkel looking for one more shot here before he changes. Sends it high over the glass, or over the net. Palmisano picking it up. Mast skating with it. Stuck in the corner there. Sunkel's going to go off for a change, so Letestu's going to jump out with Palmisano and Mast. Kirtland and Racer still out there on defense. Mast has it. Letestu trying to get good position there, but had to pressure the puck, forces it up to Rogan Kirtland. Puck still stuck. Caps doing a nice job here, not allowing the exit. McDonough now on. Caps completing the line change. EDP gathers in the neutral zone, but Caleb takes it up. Never a bad play, Matt.
Never.
When you're out of options, send it to the opposite corner, right?
You just keep running the forecheck.
And look
here.
at this.
Yeah, beautiful.
Caleb collects it. Good pass up to
nice
Kirtland. Kirtland, good D-to-D pass to Mitch Booms. Caps putting on an offensive zone pressure clinic here. That's going to be iced and should be, hands up.
Someone tell him to slow down. Kirtland, slow down.
There we go. It's a late whistle. I was getting nervous.
Yeah. Again, we're just seeing good forecheck, good pressure. Letestu did a nice job keeping it in there. Then Kirtland did a nice job keeping it in. And, not a lot of good shot opportunities, but we're wearing them down in there, and that's great.
Absolutely.
And, I think we got to keep developing these habit patterns, and the forecheck is critical.
All right, Letestu, Palmisano, McDonough, Booms, and Wallace. EDP collects it below the goal line, trying to exit. Mitch Booms, good step there, right at the high slot, but EDP's going to go out. Now they got numbers, so Wallace is going to be challenged 2-on-1. EDP's going to get a good shot on Jaden, and that's in. And a goal.
That was just bad luck there.
Yeah. Sounded like Jaden had it briefly, but the puck does find the back of the net, so EDP with 38 seconds left in the second period, able to break the scoring drought for them in the second period, or in the second game. Caps still up 3-1. What we have to do here now is just make sure we shut down any flurry of activity here.
Absolutely.
Let's get to the intermission.
To McDonough.
Or better yet, let's get another shot opportunity. So Palmisano trying to drive that deep. Puck kept at the blue line by Letestu. EDP going to win the race to the puck below the goal line. Palmisano delivering a good shot or hit. Here's Wallace. Wallace, low shot, tipped by Letestu. That's a goal! What do I know?
Wow.
Why not? Derek
Why
McDonough
not?
with his second goal of the day. Kale Letestu involved there, I'm sure, on the stat sheet. I think he had another assist. Mitch Booms sent it in from the right point. What an answer. And you know what? Palmisano, and I think it was Booms over here on the right, at the right point. You know, EDP was pressing to try and get it into the neutral zone, and they just kind of combined and just sent it deep and just went back to work.
Yeah, I think, is Letestu getting his playmaker patch today?
I think
Do you remember those? I don't know if you remember those back in the day, but
helmet stickers all around.
that's it.
All right, so 15 seconds here. This is like the longest last minute of a period we've had in a while. Wallace tries to create space for himself, runs out of options, so just tips it off the boards. Up to Palmisano, who sends it into the neutral zone. EDP skating with it. Should have the end of the period coming up here in about 2 seconds, and we will have the horn.
And Chris, I'll tell you, EDP scores with a minute left, and then the Caps come back and just respond. And, we don't want to collapse, but that was certainly the opposite of collapse, where they just come back hard and get us, another goal with, 15 seconds left.
Yeah,
so really
I'm sitting here talking about making sure you don't maintain, you break that momentum. You don't want to give up another quick one before the end of the period. And Caps do the complete opposite. Bury the fourth goal of the game.
Great job.
And a hard-working goal at that. I mean, I think the first game, there were a couple highlight reel goals. It's like what you see the boys practicing shooting as hard as they can in the driveway. But these goals have I think they've all come on second and third chances.
Really team goals, I would say.
Yeah.
Which is everybody working hard together.
Absolutely.
Seeing the team really come together overall, I'd say, the last couple weekends for sure.
All right.
But now it's one period left, 4-1 Caps. Let's put it away. And I've somehow become obsessed with myhockeyrankings.com or whatever it's called. And so I hate to say it.
Welcome. We're so glad to have you. The true youth hockey sickos.
What we need is one more suburban dad who can't stop looking at his kids.
I've been talking about running a podcast for 5 years, like a midweek podcast, just breaking down
the ratings.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we just do it.
Oh, I'm sure we could listen to. You and I were the only two listening to it.
Yeah, I don't know. We got 19 viewers.
That's it. So the line is out now. Blamble and
Bristol.
Bristol, thank you. Wallace and Dietzen.
All right, so Mason Lai sends it back in the direction of Ruben Wallace, who sends it into the EDP goal. And this is kind of one of those games, I know it's so cliche, but it's like make him go 200 feet every single possession. That's what Lai's going to do here. He's going to send it below the line, send it back, and EDP is going to try and get it up to the half wall. Ruben Wallace, great play at the blue line. Ruben just still skating with it. Good patience by Ruben there, and he buries it in a goal. Oh, my gosh.
Good for him. I don't know if you saw, but he was looking around to see who to pass it to. No opportunity, so he says, you know what? I'm going to put it on net.
That's
he does
right.
And scores on the short.
And it was like, if Ruben looks up, says, I don't have a lane to the goal, so I'm going to see if there's anybody else who's open. There really wasn't. I mean, EDP's so disciplined in their own end. Wallace just bought himself time, and I think he was probably just saying, hey, I'll throw it up there, see if we can get another rebound. And that's just 5-1 is what that is. So Lai, Bristol, and Blamble will remain. It's the Spiders moving in the neutral zone. Now they're going to tap it forward. This 55 is quick.
He is quick.
Puck kept in by the Spiders. This is going to be Racer collecting it, sending it up in the direction of Blamble, but it goes off an official. Blamble, good stick there, way to stay with it. He's got Bristol. He's going to tap it over to Bristol. Bristol plays it off his backhand back to himself, but EDP denies a clean entry, but the puck does end up in the zone. Bristol overskated, but Mason Ly's got it. He's got just sent it high. So good. Blamble was screening. Blamble's going to try and send it back in. Yeah, Blamble had him screened there, Matt.
He did.
And Mason was just trying to. He's picking his spot. Oh, Blamble here working.
Nice tip. It doesn't go. The EDP has it. Breaks it out. They have a nice breakout.
A puck now off the stick of Racer over to Kirtland. Kirtland buys time on the change. Puck touched before the red line, so that's going to be icing. Yep. 2 more steps, and that's perfect. But
12:34 left in the third. Caps are up 5-1 now. And again, nice offensive pressure. So we're down the defensive zone again, but let's see if they can get it back and score another one.
Supposed to be Sunkel, Mast, Huber, Kirtland, and Racer. Sunkel's probably going to try and win this back to Boomer again. He does not. He gets it over to Kirtland, actually. So Kirtland's skating with it. He's going to send it off the wall to Huber. Huber's got Mast on the left. He's going to send it over to him. Mast just couldn't quite get that on his forehand, so Sunkel's going to pick it up, shovel it back into the neutral zone. EDP's going to pick up with it and gain the zone with speed. EDP losing it on the entry, but gaining it again below the goal line. Now Sunkel has it. Sunkel skating up over to Huber. They're going to try this again. Now that one's on Mast's stick, so Hayden Mast skating with some speed. Hayden just going to try and get a shot. Good save there. Woo.
He definitely saw some open net there. And
yeah. So I'm sure you've seen Boomer and Mast love this kind of stretch pass.
Yeah.
And that one was just nicely on the tape of Hayden Mast, able to get into the zone there, and we'll now get an offensive zone face-off. So Sunk will probably try and win this off his backhand, try and get it to Wallace here for a shot. Good job by EDP tying him up on the face-off there, but now they're skating within their own end. Mast forces that puck over to the right half wall. EDP now skating with it out into the neutral zone. Wallace has it. Boomer encouraging him to go, so Boomer's just going to cover him. No, Mast is going to stay and cover him up. Sunkel now denies the clean exit. He's going to send that back below the goal line. Boomer is going to try and race over there, and Mast is going to actually beat he and the EDP Spider. Puck slowly moving to Wallace. Game kind of slowing down here, Matt.
Yeah, I agree.
Booms sends it in.
Oh,
that's
goodness.
A goal!
I don't think that was tipped. That's straight up from Booms.
That's awesome. Mitch Booms. I tell you what, you're starting to see some kids get rewarded who kind of deserve it.
Yep.
I mean, Mitch Booms is just, for 6 periods today, he's kind of put his nose in there. Made a lot of great plays, and that's great. Good, nice job by Mitch Booms.
And again, pressure down low, pops up to the D to D, and then a shot.
Yep. All right, so this is going to be Letestu, Palmisano, and McDonough. I did not have the game going this way in the second game.
No, I didn't
I thought
either.
we were in for a 3-2 game, and I didn't know which way it was going to go, but EDP kind of running out of steam here. So this is McDonough. He has a goal on the day, as does Mitch Boom. He has one. Wallace is out there, and Letestu has one. Palmisano going to look to get on the scoreboard here then.
McDonough to Palmisano.
Here we go. Gio sends it in on goal. Palmisano follows his shot hard on the forecheck there. Denying an easy exit by EDP. McDonough now jumping up in the play, and he's got it. Tried to send it over. That was a weird play.
That was a weird play.
Yeah, EDP.
Maybe the net's off?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it must be.
Yeah, the EDP.
I thought he put it in his own net.
You don't generally see a player fire it hard toward their own net. I think he was trying to play it kind of an angled shot off the back. I don't know.
I wouldn't recommend it regardless. All right.
You've played more hockey than I've seen, Matt. I don't know that I've seen that a lot. This is Letestu tied up in the face-off. Palmisano skating through. Palmisano, beautiful pass over. Flips it over to McDonough. McDonough had a shot on goal there. What is this again?
It's the net. Huh. I think the goalie is just aggressively.
Yeah. Well, isn't that they're coached a little bit that way, right? To kind of lean up against the, not to knock it off. But
no, I agree, and I think it's just probably a little. It's not seated well, and
so face-off.
the boys are flying right now, though. I'll tell you, Letestu looks great.
He's calling his shot. He said, "I'm gonna send it back to you, Booms." Unfortunately, EDP comes up with this one. EDP sending it up in the direction of Mitch Booms. Booms, that's what I'm talking about. Just hard working right there, but EDP is able to exit. McDonough forces the dump into the zone. Wallace picking it up. Puck's just kind of frozen there in the right corner. EDP still skating with it. Now Booms has it on his stick. Booms flips it in the direction of Palmisano. EDP picks it up in the neutral zone. Mitch Booms shovels it back into the direction of Letestu. Now EDP has it again, trying to create a little space for themselves. Not really connected passing at this point. So McDonough tried to skate it through the legs of an EDP Spider. This is Wallace denying entry. EDP collects the puck in the neutral zone. They'll have a regroup here. Looks like they've practiced this before. EDP couldn't get that last pass, so nice read by Letestu, and he's just going to send it deep, make him do it again. So EDP collecting the puck in their own end, looking to break out here.
Like a good coach, Letestu says, nope, I don't like it. Let's do it again.
Let's do it again. What do we have?
Oh, I got a trip.
On.
I don't know.
Looks like one of our players.
Wallace, I think.
No.
Yep.
That's not like him.
He's going to the box to feel shame.
All right, 9:44 remaining. Heartland Bank penalty killing unit of Bristol, Lai,
Kirtland, and Dietzen, yes.
All right, minute 30. 6-1 Capitals. Puck won by EDP. EDP, D-to-D pass here. EDP reverses it back to the left point. Now to the right point. EDP, low shot. Turned away by Jaden Sandham. Bouncing puck. Good defense on the back post there by Bristol.
Yeah, good. He was camped out there.
Yeah, EDP now still skating with it below the goal line. Looking for space. Reversing back. EDP still skating with it. Tried the wraparound there. Jaden's just going to cover that. 1:01 remaining in the Heartland Bank penalty kill.
Yep, 9:15 left in the third. 6-1 Caps. And I think it's been all Caps this period.
Yeah. This is Mason Lai settling into the face-off circle. Trying to win that back to Dietzen. EDP comes away with it, sends it into the right corner. Kirtland now, joined by Bristol and 3 EDP Spiders. Puck is just frozen. Puck now on the stick of an EDP Spider in the right face-off. Ooh, centering pass. Turned away by Jaden. Oh, we got to get this out. Jaden, it's a goal. Shoot. Yeah, I think the third or fourth save just didn't go Jaden's way there.
Yeah.
Well, we got to clear the area out in front of the crease, unfortunately.
Yeah, just one extra body out there makes a difference in that one. So 6-2 with 8:51 left. We've got Booms and Racer on D and
Lai, Blamble, and Bristol. So EDP controlling the face-off again. EDP won the last couple face-offs. Good play there by Mason Lai to deny the exit. EDP skating with it. They do get it out of the zone, have the red line. Now they have the blue line.
I don't know about that.
And they are into the zone. Good centering pass again. This time turned away by the Capitals. Mitch Booms is going to race down there and try and gather the puck up. EDP still skating with it. EDP's got a little bit of life left.
I agree.
Matt, so Blamble, nice job there skating it into
didn't
neutral
see
zone.
Bristol was changing.
Tough change there by the Capitals. EDP has it. They're going to send it in. Good save by Jaden. He's just going to cover that. I think Caps will try and get the rest of the change here.
A good smart play to just cover it and start over. But I agree with you. It seems like EDP's got a little bit of a jump. We want to definitely put our foot on their throat here and deny them the opportunity to get going again.
Yep. So this will be the responsibility of Sunkel, Mast, Huber, Racer, and Booms. Racer skating with speed almost out of the zone, but EDP had it. Good break up there by Hayden Mast. So EDP forced to regroup. Racer still hard on the forecheck. Going to send that back in the direction of the EDP goal line. EDP skating with it in their own end. Mast forces that pass up. EDP now going to try and flip it out in the neutral zone onto the stick of Mitch Booms. Mitch is going to get it over to Boomer Huber. Boomer had the red line. Good play there by Boomer to send it deep. Mast is going to win this race to the puck and send it back below the goal line. Sunkel has enough time to push his man down and go over and get the puck. Mast
misses his check.
Yeah, wasn't able to get that one. So EDP is going to skate it out of the zone. Now onto the stick of Hayden Sunkel. Plenty of time, no panic here. Sunkel taps it over to Racer. Racer, fanned on the first one. Missed by, that should be waved off. So Boomer is going to go down and collect this puck, joined by a couple members of the Spiders. I see 3 of them. Sunkel now supporting. Ooh. Yep, I think we're okay. Hayden Mast came in and cleaned that up. Hitting starting to come here.
Yep.
So EDP skating with it out of the zone. Booms and Racer retreating back to support Jaden Santan. Racer now has it on his stick. Booms now has it over to Huber. Huber in the direction of Mast. Mast able to chip that into the neutral zone. Huber's going to go for a change. Palmachano on for him. Sunkel pressuring. You'd like to see a couple more changes here happen, but EDP is going to gather it up right at the blue line. Racer forcing them out. Nice job there by Braden Racer. EDP gathers it again, but Palmisano stick at the last second. What happened? What?
Charging for Racer.
Yuck.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Everyone's out there just, chatting at the blue line, and then they just take someone out.
I'm not sure.
It didn't look.
Again, I have not passed my 25-26 USA Hockey officiating, and admittedly, I'm on a homer call, but.
Oh, it wouldn't be a good broadcast if we weren't homers, I'll tell you.
Palmisano, McDonough, Wallace, and Dietzen out there. Heartland Bank penalty kill, 130 up in the minor penalty. This is McDonough. He has it. Nice job.
Getting it out.
Just to, get it out.
Ooh.
No trip. We're good. All right. Make up no call there.
Yep.
All right. EDP now gathers it up with speed. Trying to get it into the zone, and they will. Gio.
That wasn't.
Denied that one.
Yeah.
All right. Dietzen flipping it out into the neutral zone. Palmisano assisting to get it across the blue line. EDP gathers it up again. Gonna send it in on Jaden. Not much on that shot. EDP keeping the puck in, sending it below the goal line. Wallace now going to gather it up. Wallace has it. Reverses it back to Dietzen. Dietzen's got a ton of time here.
He didn't recognize it.
No, he didn't, but that is a
eyes.
gift. Yeah, we will take that. So puck all the way down into the EDP zone.
40 seconds left in the penalty.
Good pressure by McDonough. He takes it away. Oh, how is that not called? Okay. All right. McDonough had a great forecheck there and then was absolutely just taken off his skates by the EDP Spider. EDP sending it in. Good save by Jaden Santan. Denies the follow-up shot as well. Now Palmisano has it, skating it into the neutral zone. Absorbs a pretty big check. EDP now skating with it, sending it back below the goal line. Wallace tapping it to himself in the right corner. Ooh, good centering pass there by EDP and great save.
Great save.
So EDP certainly comfortable with the centering pass concept. I mean, it feels like that is their go-to.
I agree.
You'd like to, if I'm them, I guess if I was going to be critical of another person's hockey team, they don't get their defense involved very much in the offensive zone.
They don't establish the forecheck, I think, is like in the way that we'd like to see. And
yeah. EDP coming away with that. Good stick by Blamble. Gets that in the neutral zone. So the minor penalty of Braden Racer will expire. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. So that is Lai is the fifth skater on. Letestu now. So we're doing two centers. Plus Blamble, Kirtland, and Booms on defense. This is EDP exiting. Lai almost was able to keep that in. Had to send it into the neutral zone. Now Lai has it. EDP, puck's offside.
Offsides.
Yep.
I would say, Chris, in the first game, we saw a lot of shots coming from the Spiders defensemen with tips in front, and we haven't seen that the second game at all. And to your point, I think they're just not involved in the defensemen.
So Lai, Blamble, Bristol, Booms, and Kirtland out there for the Capitals. 4:29 remaining. This is EDP gaining the zone with a little bit of speed. Booms forcing him wide of the net. Blamble now jumping up, forcing that puck back up to the left point. Shot coming, blocked by somebody off the glass, but kept in again by EDP. Now, one thing they're very good at is keeping the puck in.
Yes.
This is Booms trying to get it out, but again, EDP keeps it. Good job by Kirtland. Kirtland's got room, and he's going to go. But Kirtland's got the red line, the blue line, absorbs the last check of EDP, but it takes 4 EDP skaters to stop him. EDP now gathers the puck up into the neutral zone. Harassed by Kirtland and Lai. Puck sent in the opposite corner. Lai's going to pick it up on his stick, has it taken away by EDP, but Mitch Booms is there supporting. Lai and Booms just kind of standing right next to each other there.
Try to decide who's going to take it.
Puck up to the left point, wide of the net. This is Mitch Booms. He's got Blamble up if he wants to use him for an exit. Cut off by EDP, who sends it back deep. So you're right, they got the first portion of it. They're keeping it in, but they're not able to retrieve the puck on the forecheck.
Yeah.
So this is Lai skating with it in his own end. Man, Bristol is just getting, sat on. This is kind of a bizarre sequence here. Lai has the puck taken away from him. Booms now over. Was a dangerous shot here coming, turned away by Jaden. Great save by Jaden. 3:05 remaining.
Boys are tired. We need to change.
Yeah, kind of a flurry of activity in front of the goal. Kept in by EDP. So EDP is actually going to go off for a change in the offensive zone. Booms has it, passes it off to Lai. Lai tripped, not called. EDP still skating with it. Puck's going to go off a Cap skate. Now
Nice
blocked
block.
by Bristol, and Bristol's going to go. So Blamble's going to skate off for a change. Bristol's just going to send it deep. That's going to allow Huber and Sunkel to come on. Bristol now, good pickup by Boomer here at the right corner. Gets stood up at the faceoff circle, but stays on his feet. Huber now picks it up in the right corner. Racer stopping it at the right point. Now Huber continuing to battle. Now he still has the puck. Skating down into the right corner. He's got Sunkel in front of the net if he wants to use him. Boomer gets tripped. Man, not called. This is bizarre.
There,
yeah. Just got an absolute pile up in the
here
corner.
We go. Oh, here it goes.
Yeah.
And it's not slowing down.
No, this is not great.
No. The ref is down. That's not good.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen here.
There's going to be some penalties assessed. That's what I can tell from where I'm standing. Yeah. Yeah, they're ejecting some people here. Looks like 20 is gone.
Wallace is gone too.
Yep.
Boomer having a conversation with the EDP Spiders parents.
Well, Wallace is gone. 20 on their team is gone. Or 90, 98. I think this. Are the Spiders leaving?
I don't know.
I apologize. There's just quite a bit going on here.
Some people are walking off the bench. Their coach is walking out.
And I would say that their coaches, just for those at home, have been very mild today. There's been no,
Yeah, I mean, we know the
so you know how it is sometimes with the coaches screaming and stuff. There's been none of that today.
the staff knows each other pretty well.
Yeah, but again, I don't think there's been anything like that
No.
today.
Boomer and Sunkel being joined by 7 skaters on EDP out there. Just making sure
I think.
I'm like, wait, weren't you at the Miami camp?
Yeah, I know.
Are you going to Stick and Puck this
I
week?
know. I think I left some shoes at your house last week. Can I pick them up after the game? There's
I don't know. What
the
we're
Spider
doing.
coaches and our coaches are conferring, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah.
It's a little bit unusual.
Good reminder, they're all 14.
Yep. Some of the high school parents who have come for the next game are over there opining as well, and so it's
Like,
exciting.
my kids would never do this.
I know.
Can you believe these kids?
Those Caps parents are the worst. It's hard to read lips from here, but that's what I think they were saying.
Yeah, what are we, all right, so I don't know. It looks like we're done.
I think we're done, but yep, and Fink's off the ice, and
No, I don't think so, actually. I think we're just...
No? There's now 9 Spiders conferring with 3 Caps. We've got 2 of our goalies on the ice.
Yeah, I think the official's saying the game's over, guys.
And, of course, all I'm concerned about is myhockeyratings.com. So
What are we doing?
I think they can just run it down or what? I will say that this ref is my favorite beer league ref. What is going on?
Well, everybody, I haven't seen this before. The EDP Spiders are...
Oh, they're done. These guys water. That's it.
Huh. I'm sure everybody had their reasons.
it's the most bizarre. It got kind of heated, but then it wasn't. Everybody knows each other.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, we'll stay on the air here just to see if...
Do we get bonus time?
Yeah. Alyssa Lai has changed into the game in Game Changer, so she is she's confirmed the game is done. I couldn't really see what happened down in the corner. I know Boom took a hard trip, then found himself pinned up against the wall within a couple members of the EDP team. Are we not shaking hands either?
It's interesting, though. Like, they do all know each other, and they're all talking to each other.
Stacy Racer confirming that her son was not involved somehow in the fray. Yeah, we're not shaking hands.
It's just interesting that
and the
it's
officials are
interesting
like,
that we're still out here, though. Then if it's over, let's get them. You know, do you think they'd get them off the ice?
Oh, you know what? Okay, so they just ran the clock out. That's what they did. So the clock is actually running. Both coaches, I guess, agreeing to not play.
Interesting.
I mean, Matt, wouldn't this be too many men?
One would think. Well, the most bizarre thing about it is that they're ending the game because of the violence, and then all of our players are all standing out there together just chatting. So it's just the most bizarre kind of.
Okay, well.
I mean, look at Dietzen talking to 55. It's like.
Well, half of them played with each other, like literally on the same teams.
I know, it's so funny.
Okay.
And they're all, no shaking hands, but everyone's kind of milling away together.
It's weird.
Interesting.
All right.
All right.
Well,
I'll start cleaning up.
Thank you.
Yep. How do I shut this off? Do I just hit?
How do you end it?
Just close it.